Namaste, my dear children. Welcome to distance learning sessions through videos. This video is made for class 3, subject maths, chapter number 4, multiplication. And this is 6th session on this chapter. Today, let us learn multiplication by tens, hundreds, and thousands.
Multiplication by 10, 100 and 1000. Let us learn how to multiply a number by 10, 100 and 1000. Multiplication by 10. Multiplication is repeated addition. So 2 times 10 is equal to the sum of 2 tens or 20. Similarly, 3 times 10 is equal to the sum of 3 tens or 30. 5 times 10 is equal to the sum of 5 tens or 50. Now let us see how we can quickly multiply a number by 10. For example, to multiply 2 by 10, we first rewrite 2 and then put a 0 to the right of 2. To multiply 3 by 10, we first rewrite 3 and then put a 0 to the right of 3. To multiply 5 by 10, we first rewrite 5 and then put a 0 to the right of 5. Similarly, to multiply 18 by 10, we first rewrite 18 and then put a 0 to its right. To multiply 30 by 10, we first rewrite 30 and then put a 0 to its right. To multiply 253 by 10, we first rewrite 253 and then put a 0 to its right. Thus, to multiply a number by 10, we first rewrite the number being multiplied and then put 1 0 to its right. Multiplication by 100. 2 times 100 is equal to the sum of 2 hundreds or 200. 5 times 100 is equal to the sum of 5 hundreds or 500. 7 times 100 is equal to the sum of 7 hundreds or 700. Now let us see how we can quickly multiply a number by 100. For example, to multiply 2 by 100, we first rewrite 2 and then put 2 zeros to the right of 2. To multiply 5 by 100, we first rewrite 5 and then put 2 zeros to the right of 5. To multiply 7 by 100, we first rewrite 7 and then put 2 zeros to the right of 7. Similarly, to multiply 10 by 100, we first rewrite 10 and then put 2 zeros to its right. To multiply 54 by 100, we first rewrite 54 and then put 2 zeros to its right. Thus, to multiply a number by 100, we first rewrite the number being multiplied and then put 2 zeros to its right. Multiplication by 1000. 2 times 1000 is equal to the sum of 2 thousands or 2000. 4 times 1000 is equal to the sum of 4 thousands, or 4000. Now let us see how we can quickly multiply a number by 1000. For example, to multiply 2 by 1000, we first rewrite 2 and then put 3 zeros to its right. To multiply 4 by 1000, we first rewrite 4 and then put 3 zeros to its right. Thus, to multiply a number by 1000, we first rewrite the number being multiplied and then put 3 zeros to its right.
Dear children, we have understood now the multiplication by 10, 100 and thousands. Let's now take one examples for each of these. First, let us take multiplication by 10. Let us take a number. Let it be 32. And if 32 is to be multiplied by 10, what we do? So just we multiply 32 by 1. We get 32 and we write 0 in ones place of this number, since we have 0, 1 0 here in the number 10. This is very simple. Again, let's take one example for multiplication by 100. If we wish to multiply 523 by 100, what we do? We rewrite the number 523 as it is, and we put 2 zeros to the right of the number 523, and now the product is 52,300. Now let us multiply a number by 1000. So if we wish to multiply the number 79 by 1000, what we do is we rewrite the number 79 as it is, and we write down these 3 zeros to the right of 79. 1, 2, 3, 3 zeros. Therefore, the product is 79,000. Multiplication by 10, 100 and 1000 are very simple. When there are zeros in the number to be multiplied or being multiplied. Let us try these. Try these number 5. Question number 1. Fill in the blanks. A. 10 into 8. So how we get the product? Since we are multiplying 8 by 10, first we will write down 8 and we put 1 0. 8 is the product. That is 10 into 8 is equal to 80. B. Here we have 27 into 10. We rewrite 27 and put 1 0 to the right of 27. The product now is 270. That is 27 into 10 is equal to 270. Coming to C, we have 100 into 4. So we write 4 and write 2 zeros to the right of 4. That is 400. 100 into 4 is equal to 400. Coming to D, we have 555 into 10. How we multiply this? We rewrite 555 and write 1 0 to the right of this number. The product is 5550. That is 555 into 10 is equal to 5550. Question number 2. Fill in the blanks. A. We have a blank space here into 100 is equal to, we have 9,900. So to get 9,900, which number is to be multiplied by 100? That is what we need to find here. So we have two zeros in the product here, which are which we obtained by multiplying by 100. Here we have two zeros, and we also have two zeros in product. So to get 99, or the digits 9 and 9, so we should have 99 here. That is, if we have 99, in other words, on multiplying 99 by 100, we get 9,900, isn't it? 99 ಅನ್ನ 100 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟು 9,900 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Coming to B, we have 100 here, and the product is, or the answer is 8,500. ಸೊ 8,500 ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರಿಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 85 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು we have 85, so 85 into 100, because we are multiplying this number by 100, so we write these two zeros as it is to the right of this number, and when you multiply 85 by 1, you get 85. Therefore 8,500 can be obtained by multiplying 100 by 85. Coming to C, here we have a blank space into 5 is equal to 5,000. So 5,000 ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ 5 ಅನ್ನು ಯಾವ ನಂಬರಿಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Yes, 1,000. We have three zeros here. So if you multiply 5 by 1,000, you will get 5,000. So I will write 1,000 here in this blank space. 1, 0, 0, 0. 1,000 into 5 is equal to 5,000. D. 6 into dash is equal to 6,000. Again, to get 6,000, we have to multiply 6 by 1,000. That is 1 followed by 3 zeros. 1, 0, 0, 0. 1,000. 6 into 1,000 is equal to 6,000. Now let us see how to multiply a given number by 20, 30, 40, and so on, such numbers. So far we have learned how to multiply a given number by 10, 100, and 1,000. So if we have any number multiplied by 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and so on, how such products can be obtained. Let us see these one by one, taking one example for each of these: 20, 30, and 40. Suppose if we have 95 to be multiplied by 20. Now we wish to find this product. So how we do such multiplication problems is, so we multiply 95 by 2, and then we write this 0 to the right of the obtained product. ಅಂದರೆ ಮೊದಲು ನಾವು 95 ಅನ್ನು 2 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಗ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಗ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಆನ್ಸರ್ನ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಬಲ ತುದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 0ವನ್ನು ಬರಿತೀವಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. I will show it now. First let us multiply 95 by 2. So 2 5s are 10. So I write 0 here. 110 is carried forward. And when we multiply 9 by 2, 2 9s are 18. 18 plus 1, 19. And we should write this 0. This is 0 to the right of this product we obtained. That is 1900 is the product. So when you multiply 95 by 20, we get 1900 as the product. Let's take one example for multiplication by 30. So if we wish to multiply 23 by 30, 23 into 30 ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ first we multiply 23 by 3. Let us do that now. 3 3 is a 9, 3 2 is a 6, we get 69, and this 0 which we have here in the ones place of 30, we write in the ones place of the product. That is 690 is the product of 23 and 30. Now if we wish to multiply 15 by 40, what we do is we multiply 15 by 4 first, and then we write 0 in the ones place of the answer or product. So 4 5s are 20, we write 0 here, 2 is carried forward, 4 1s are 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. So on multiplying 15 by 4 we get 60, and this 0 is written in the ones place of the answer or product. 600 is the required product of 15 and 40. So like this we can multiply any given number by 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 or so on. Multiplication by 200, 300, 400 and so on. So if we wish to multiply 27 by 200, in such case what we do is we multiply 27 by 2 and then we write 2 zeros to the right of the answer. So let us do that now. 2 7s are 14, I write 4, 1 is carried forward, 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1 5, we get 54 on multiplying 27 by 2, and these 2 zeros should be written to the right of this answer. That is, we write 2 zeros here. Now the product of 27 and 200 becomes 5400. Now let's take another number and multiply it by 300. So if we wish to multiply 123 by 300, so what we do now is we multiply 123 by 3, and after finding the product of these numbers we write down these 2 zeros to the right of the answer we obtain. Let's do it now. 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, and we write these 2 zeros to the right of this answer. So now we obtain 36,900, which is the product of 123 and 300. ಅಂದರೆ 123 ಅನ್ನು 3 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಬರುವ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? 36,900 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು multiplication by 200, 300, 400 and so on can be done very easily. Let's take one example for multiplication by 400. I will write just below here. So if we wish to multiply 213 by 400, so what we do in this case is first we multiply 213 by 4 and then we write 2 zeros to the right of the answer we obtain. Let's multiply now. 4 3 is 12. So I write a 2 here and 1 is carried forward. And 4 1s are 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. I write 5 here. And 4 2s are 8. I write 8 here. We get 852. We need to write these two zeros to the right of this answer. Now, the product of 213 and 400 is 85,200. ಅಂದರೆ 213 ಅನ್ನ 400 ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ 85,200 ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬೈ 200, 300, 400 and so on can be done easily. Here we have try these number 6. Question number 1 here. Fill in the blanks. A 60 into 5. So multiplication of 5 by 60. So what we do is we multiply 6 and 5. To the right of the answer we write this 0. Let's do it now. So what is 6 into 5 or 5 6 30, isn't it? So after writing 30, we write this 0 to the right of this answer. Therefore, the product of 60 and 5 is 300. B 30 into 14. We multiply 14 and 3, and to the right of the answer we put this 0. So what do we get if you multiply 14 and 3? 14 3 is or we can multiply 14 by 3 also. So 3 4 is 12. So we write 2 here. 1 is carried forward. And 3 1s are 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 42. On multiplying 14 and 3 you get 42. This 0 should be written in one's place of this answer. We write 0 here. Therefore, 30 into 14 is equal to 420. Coming to C, we have 234 into 20. We multiply 234 by 2, and to the right of the answer we put 1 0. Let's do it now. So 2 4 is 8. 2 3 is 6. Let's write 6 here. And 2 2 is 4. We write 4 here. On multiplying 234 by 2 we get 468. This 0 should be written in one's place of this answer. Now the product is 4680. That is 234 into 20 is equal to 4680. D 116 into 60. So what we do now? We multiply 116 by 6. And to the right of the answer we put 1 0 since we have 1 0 in 60 here. Let's do it now. So 6 6 36. I write 6 here. 3 is carried forward. I'll write here 3. 6 1s are 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. I write 9 just behind 6. And when we multiply 6 and 1, 6 1s are 6. I write 6 here. And this 0 should be written in the ones place of this answer. Now the product is 6960. That is 116 into 60 is equal to 6960. Coming to question number 2, fill in the blanks. A. So here the product answer is given a blank space into, that is we need to find a number here to be multiplied by 6 to get 3600 as the product. So in the number we write here, there should be 2 zeros because we have 2 zeros in the product here. Let me write those 2 zeros here. 2 zeros ಇರಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ನಂಬರಲ್ಲಿ. 2 zeros ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಮಗೆ 2 zeros ಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And then to obtain 36, which number should be multiplied with 6? ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ನಂಬರಿಂದ 6 ಅನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ 36 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟು. Yes, 6 6 are 36, isn't it? So I write 6 in hundreds place here. So now if you multiply these two numbers, first you multiply 6 and 6. 6 are 36, you write 36 here. And these two zeros are written to the right of the product. Therefore, if you multiply 600 by 6, you will get 3600 as the product. Coming to B, 32 into 200. First multiply 32 by 2 and to the answer you get, put 2 zeros to the right of the answer. Let's do it now. So 32 into 2 will be 64. So I write 64 and put 2 zeros to the right of this answer. So I get 6400 as the product of 32 and 200. Coming to C, we have 14 into 700. So we multiply 14 by 7 and we put 2 zeros to the right of the answer. 7 4s are 28. I write 8 here. 2 is carried forward. 7 1s are 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. And let's put 2 zeros to the right of the answer since we have 2 zeros in the number 700 here. Therefore, 14 into 700 is equal to 9800. So like this, multiplication by the numbers which are having zeros in ones place, tens place or hundreds place can be done very easily. Multiplying when both numbers have zeros. That means in the two numbers which we are multiplying, we have zeros in both of the numbers. In such numbers, how we should find the product? Let us see now. So as the first example, let us take 20 into 30. So here we have zeros in both the numbers we are to be multiplied. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಎರಡು ನಂಬರ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ zeros ಇದೆ. Let us see how these can be multiplied. Now we multiply the non-zero digits ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಮತ್ತು 3 multiply ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So 3 2s are 6. We get 6 on multiplying 2 and 3. And we have 1 0 here and 1 0 here. So we write 2 zeros in front of 6. Therefore, 600 is the product of 20 and 30. Let me take one more example, B. So if you have 500 to be multiplied by 30, so here we have 2 zeros in 500 and 1 zero in 30 here. Let us see how this can be multiplied. First we multiply the non-zero digits. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಮತ್ತು 5 ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ 3 5s are 15. 15 ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ let us count how many zeros we have here. 1 2 zeros here and 1 0 here. Therefore, we should write 3 zeros in this answer to the right of 15. 1 2 3. Therefore, 15,000 is the product of 500 and 30. So So like this, we can multiply when both the numbers to be multiplied are having zeros. Try this number 7. Fill in the blanks. Question number 1. 10 into 100. So what we do now is we multiply non-zero digits, that is 1 into 1. 1 into 1 is 1. 1 ones are 1. And how many zeros we have? 1 here and 2 here. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So we put 3 zeros to the right of 1 here. 1, 2, 3. Therefore, 1000 is the product of 10 and 100. Question number 2. 200 into 40. Let's multiply 2 and 4 now. 4 2 is 8. After writing 8, we count the number of zeros here. 1, 2, 3. So we put 3 zeros to the right of 8. 1, 2, 3. So 8000 is the product of 240. Question number 3. 70 into 100. Let's multiply 1 and 7. On multiplying 7 by 1, you get 7. Because any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. So we get 7. How many zeros we have here in these two numbers? 1, 2, 3 zeros. So we put 3 zeros to the right of 7. 1, 2, 3. And the number obtained is 7000, which is the product of 70 and 100. So I think you're understanding how to multiply any number with the number which is having zeros. There may be 1 0, 2 zeros, 3 zeros, 4 zeros, or any number of zeros. So when a number multiplied by any other number which is having zeros, in ones, tens, hundreds, or thousands places zeros, the multiplication can be done very easily, as we discussed it today in this session. In our next session, we will discuss some more questions based on such multiplication by tens, hundreds, thousands, and the numbers containing zeros in them. I hope you learned all the questions we discussed today. Thank you for watching the video. Bye bye children.